Welcome back to episode 2 of attempting to make redstone, but I'm stupid. In the last episode, we made this amazing piston door, which I'm pretty sure it'll break if I do this too quickly. But it does work, which that is nice. Um, there's probably a much easier way of making this contraption that I just, or you could probably just, do two piston, but that's not fun. I like the spiral thingy. See how it like, yeah, I like the spiral thingy. Okay, anyway, I think what I'm gonna try to make today is a 3 by 3 piston door, which I'm going to assume is a lot harder because we need to move this block. Right, we need to move this block. So the first thing I'm gonna do is place that there. Okay, well, freaking A. Come on, my lord. And I'm going to assume that this is going to have to... Okay, that's not how that... Okay, well this is already not going well. This is already going very bad. So what we could do is this and then this and then this. And then we could pull the block down like that. Oh my god. Oh my lord. This is already so much more complicated. So it's gonna definitely have to be below ground level here. Um, so what we could do is and then we could, how would you get, okay. And then like that, and then you would have this. Oh my god, for real? This is abysmal. Oh my lord. Okay, let's restart. Let's do something simpler, I guess. Let's try something else here. Okay. Then you have redstone running like this. That goes. That connects to these. Right? Then you do that. You do that. Okay. Well, yeah, but you. Okay, okay. So you would. Well, that's not working right. Why is that? Okay. Why isn't that working right? That should activate the pistons. That activates that. Okay, so I just have to make a different signal for each one that will link into one lever. Okay. Then I can just, yeah. It's annoying, but I have to do it because it won't work otherwise. Okay. So, and then you do this, which would also get powered somehow. So you could do like that, and then like, okay, well, place. So if I do that, do they get powered? Okay, so no. So like, and then, well, that's not fun. Why does that do that? Could I place a grass log here? Yes, yes I could. So we could do bang, bang, and then that, no, 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 no. And then that would power. That would not power this. So what you would have to do is you would have to do. No, why? Oh my lord. Then could I do this? I can't do. So we could do that, and then. Why, man? Why does it have to do that? Well, this is going to be the door, right? Yeah, let's just do this. Which is a lot easier. But why isn't it? Is there something else powering it? Turn this off. And I don't know why that didn't. Well, that does fix it slightly, but not great. Okay. Wait, okay. Yes, we are getting somewhere, alright. Okay, perfect. What? Are we for real? Are we so for real right now? You know what? I actually have a better idea. Actually, it would need to be. So we could do that, and then we could do that. So get rid of this. Okay. Hold on. Fresh start. We're just gonna remove these and that. And this imagine so. All right. That's a start. That is a better start than before. Okay. Perfect. Now, what you would do? Okay, let's power this off. No, it would have to be part of that, part of that. Okay, perfect. This would also wire up here, of course. But then it also go right here and go there. Perfect. So eliminate that, right? Okay, so this is fine. Let's just, okay, so imagine this be, whatever block you want it to be. So you could do that. And then go bang, go bam. could literally just replicate. I mean, you literally could just replicate that side. But I don't have the patience to look at the exact layout of that side. So, I don't have the patience to, so. Might end up being similar, but it's not intentional. Well, that's one too far, man. What the hell am I doing? Why am I so, like, absent-minded all of a sudden, dude? Japan. Put it on. And then if I do... And you would just go away, go away, go away. Perfect, and I think that is a piston door complete. Now we just, we need to make it look good. Okay, let's have this one back here. Okay, does this... Still, yeah, it still works as intended, so we could route... Well, let's route it differently, because you'd wanna... And the amethyst is just a placeholder block. Because no one would ever build an amethyst tunnel like this, I don't think. But then... Like that... Redstone would be just fine. Yep. Perfect. And then just loop around so it doesn't mess with this redstone. Okay, we need to repeat. Where does it die? It dies like... Okay, now we'll just do bang. Perfect. That should... That's... That is a little bit delayed. If I do that, does it... No, you want it to be... It's this one's... So you want it to be all the way forward? Let's try that. Mm. It's not as quick as I want it to be, but it's gonna work. Oh, it works. It does work. That's the main that was the main objective, was that it worked, and it certainly works. Ish. Oh, wait a minute. Why don't I? Okay. Hold on. This is under construction again. I'll just, hide this redstone and crap. Don't need this anymore, actually. We'll just... I do need that last one over there. Why didn't I just, I don't know, like... Yeah, it's the redstone from this anyway. There you go. Oh, yeah, we can just, that still works, and now you can places as you please. Tunnel. There, but that doesn't make sense. Let me just like make up like a little table or something. Yeah, and then there would be like a hole here that you would stand in and you could open it. Perfect. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That's gonna be it from me. If you want to see more redstone content, then let me know. And I can and I will do that, but that's it for me. Well, Winlow is officially logging off.